Welcome back to Win, Lose, or Draw, and we just finished up our last video there, as you saw, where we were down working on our boat, showing you guys that, and telling you the story of how that has kind of kicked our butts this year. Well, we got cut short, and now we are driving almost 6 hours back home to go figure out why our basement has backed up and flooded. So I'm going to bring you along on that. And I guess the next point that you are going to see us is when we get back home. There's a high likelihood that this backup of human feces has screwed my machine, at least the power supply, possibly tanking at least one hard drive, because it came pouring all out of here. In fact, listen closely. Yeah, you hear all that? We're all the way over here. That's where I came in. So that's all pee. That's where my tower used to live. This is all junk, so all that's got to come out. Now let's go to the coolest part. You got a weak stomach. Definitely look away from this, because this is going to ruin your day. That, this, and that's enough of that. Now I'm out of there, because I can't even deal with that. Then we get to this drain. Get to this drain, and you can literally watch it fill up and flush back. Backed up all the way over here. All the way over here. And I've been finding water all up in that way. I found water all up in here. And there's water on this door edge line right here. Water. I'm going to keep calling it water so it's not as disgusting to me to say out loud that my house is ruined. This whole floor is going to have to come out, which means that this could very well be the end of the reptile room right now, guys. I don't know what the hell is going to happen, how I'm going to pull this off. So that's the nightmare. It came 5 hours back. Just built this enclosure. It's got to come out. All of these enclosures kind of, you know, I don't know. I just can't. This is worst case scenario. You know, all this stuff's ruined, this drain's low, backed up, that stuff is all junk, all the pet supplies, all the reptile room supplies, this whole area. Controllers, all kinds of stuff. This is what was ruined from the basement getting all flooded with human shit. Was full of all that stuff you saw out there. All the cables, thermostats and stuff was coming back after this day trip, basically 1 day trip, to organize everything and put it all back, and nope, it's all trash. Hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, pet supplies, and all of my thermostats, all this rock, none of that can be used. I can't bleach that and then put it in an enclosure. It's all just, I know it's rocks and it's not trash, but this is trash to me because that's not what I had it for. This I haven't even gotten to yet because I stopped right here. I'm hoping that it's just up on top enough that it's not soaked it all up. Everything over here is junk. That's more driftwood. You know, driftwood's expensive. I'm sure you guys know that. And then, you know for sure, it got all of this. It has ruined this cabinet, which was one of the original cabinets for... that started the reptile room. I'm afraid that all this 2x4s will have to get cut out and whatnot. I'm at a loss, so I don't know if that's the end of that channel, but I don't know what we're gonna do about it. Okay. It has been a couple of days, and we've got some developments here in the house after our little bit of a disaster from the boat a few days ago. So I hauled off a whole bunch of stuff and threw it away, and I just want to show you what we have done to clean up our little bit of a sewer backup and how I am getting it fixed. We do have a solution. It's not what we really wanted, but you know, it is what it is. We didn't want septic backup either. So let's go take a look. Alright, so I'm missing a couple of lights down here because I had to take out our Google Home, which controls our lights down here, but I cut out all this carpet, friend of mine stopped by, helped load it all out. We had to toss that cabinet that was here I talked about, move the whole editing rig, and now we're just gotta, bleach the floor again and get some more cleanup happening. Don't really know. We don't really have a plan for what we're gonna do down here right now. So drop comments down below. You know, we also have the reptile room. Maybe I move the reptile room over here. Oh, go big. So doing that, what we ended up doing is coming over in here. So they ran clean out through here and snaked it all the way out. It did back up in here as well, and as you guys know, when we walked around, have to still get in here and get rid of all the rest of this stuff, but right now the big thing was making the smell go away in the carpet, main thing. So, I bumped the button. So, for this repair, what they want to do is break in through the floor, grab into the main sewer line out in the cast pipe and go all the way out, probably going to, I think it was hydrojet or something like that. So talking hydrojet, let me try to light myself here. They want to do like the hydrojetting. They are going to install a spot repair and fix the issue. The issue ends up being some roots, but it's coming in through a join from the cast into the clay pipe. If anybody knows about house sewer lines or plumbing or anything, you know I'm talking about. It goes from like 5 to 6 or something was what they were saying, and there's like concrete or mortar or something, and it just gone from the 70s, mid 70s when this house was built. So that repair comes to a grand total of like just about $5,000. So, that's a big chunk of money. So, sold my Tacoma, sold a truck, wholesaled it. So, really wanted to show you guys more of that truck. But you'll have to just kind of stick around, and I'll share a little bit of information on it on the next video. So I just wanted to show you guys what the updates were for now, and that Tacoma is getting picked up here in the next couple of hours so that we can move on to the next phase of fixing our flooded basement. Dark. So we can get back to fixing our flooded basement and hopefully returning ultimately all the way back down to the boat so that we can get the steering fixed on the boat. The first plan at the very beginning of the channel start. Oh man, okay. So please subscribe, comment, like the video, share it around. You know, this is seriously how my life goes a lot of the time. It's just one thing after another, and I figured I would finally start bringing you along for more of how this goes. All right, we also have over here, which is all cleaned up now, and I mean, we scrubbed the floor, we soaked the floor, we Lysoled the floor, we kind of, got a shop vac, really kind of cleaned it all up, did everything in here too. This side wasn't flooded nearly as bad. Hopefully, it doesn't seem like it got underneath the reptile room, which is awesome. And like I said, go check that channel out, guys. So yeah, I'll show you guys some of that too. But anyway, this is where I stored all my reptile supplies, and there were thousands of dollars down here. I don't know, like maybe $1,500 to $2,000. Had a cabinet over here, and all my supplies kind of just chilling out here. And they all got flooded, so that was unfortunate. All that's junk, so cleaned that all up. And now I think it looks pretty good over here. Now we just have to get the repair done. It has been a couple of days since our flooding here in the basement with the sewer backup, and I just wanted to bring you down here and show you what we have accomplished. We got everything all cleaned, moved around a little bit because we had to remove all the carpet that was here because it was soaked in gross. So all of that went out. You remember my PC used to be over here and everything. This cabinet went in the garbage. A couple other cabinets went in the garbage. We moved our axolotls around a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to remove this bar here. So, you know, we're gonna do a little bit more. We haven't fully utilized this basement, so we're gonna figure out what we can do in here, maybe some laminate flooring, but these are our axolotls. I don't know if you've never seen an axolotl, you should go check out my Reptile Room YouTube channel, and you should check out all of our other critters over there. These are all male axolotls. You can find them on my Morph Market. So, as I was saying, we got all this all cleaned up here, and it looks really nice. It doesn't smell anymore, thank God. So that was the biggest thing, was to make that go away as fast as possible so that we could lose the stink, because that's bad. So now that that's all cleaned up, we're going to be booking the repair here shortly, probably this upcoming week. Get that scheduled, and I'll show you guys that if they'll let me. So that hopefully they will. But I'll show you that a little bit more as we get to the repair portion, and maybe later on we'll start doing some house updates down here in the basement. But until then, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for liking, commenting, and don't forget to go ahead down there and subscribe. Check out all my other links, go to my other channels. You know the deal, guys. Do all the things. We'll see you when I post again.